Welcome to my channel, Animated Study.
Suppose if you want to delete 10 here from the binary search tree. So you are searching 10 from the tree. So you are comparing 10 with the root element, that is 50. 10 is less than 50. So you are going to the left subtree. In left subtree, root is 35. So you compare 10 with 35. 10 is less than 35. So you are going to the left subtree and here you get 10. This is the leaf node. So straight away you can delete the node and you can see here this is still binary search tree. Now if you want to delete 35, so again you will compare 35 with 50. 35 is smaller than 50. So you are going to the left subtree. In left subtree, root is 35. So you can delete 35 and since left node of 35 is null, you take the right node of 35 in the root of the subtree. Now suppose if you want to delete 50. So 50 is the root element. So you have to replace 50 with the minimum elements from the right subtree. So here you can see in the right subtree minimum is the 55. So you copy 55 in the root and then you call your delete functions in the right subtree for deletion of 55. So you compare 55 with 80, 55 is less than 80, so you are going to the left and you got the 55 here. So you delete the 55 and since left child of 55 is null, you take the right child that is 68 in place of 55. So ultimately when you are deleting any node with 2 child, you are always finding in order successor from the right subtree. So you are replacing such a node with in order successor. And in order successor is definitely available in the right subtree and that is the minimum of the right subtree. So you can replace it and you will find you are getting the binary search tree after deletion. So we will see how to write the code for the deletion. So here you can see we have a tree and this is the function. And in that functions we are calling another functions min node that is also written over here. So if you want to delete 42 here, you will start with the root node that is 50. So you are calling delete node function and you pass the root here and key here. Key is 42 in this case. Now you are moving ahead and check this condition. Root is equal to null. That means if you have an empty tree, you are returning the root that is null ultimately. So in this case, root is not null. So we are moving ahead and checking condition. Key is less than root key. So our key is 42 and it is less than 50. That is root key. So we are executing this instructions that is root left is equal to delete node root left and key. So this is the recursive call in which we are calling delete node function again with the root left. So root left is 35 here. So in the next call you will get 35 as a root and key as a 42. So you have resumed the main functions. So we are not deleting the box from here because we will come back after this call to the calling functions. So now you are executing the if condition that is root equal to null. Here root is 35, it is not null. So you are checking the next condition that is key is less than root key. So now your current root is 35 and key is 42. So 42 less than 35 condition false. So you check the next conditions, that is key is greater than root key, that is 42, greater than 35, condition true. So you are executing these instructions, that is root write, that means write elements of 35, and on that you call the delete node function. So here you are resuming this call. So we are keeping this box empty here, and we are going to the right of 35 and call it as a root element. And then you are taking keys 42 for comparison. So you are checking again, root is equal to null, that is false because it is 42 here and node is available. So you check the next condition, key is less than root key is 42, that is not less than 42, so condition false. You check the second condition, that is key is greater than root key, so key is 42 greater than 42, that is also false. So you are going to the else part, in which you are checking the first condition, that is root left is equal to null. So here you can see 42 left, that is null here. So you are going inside the condition block and you will take one temporary variable and you are assigning root right here. So root right is also null. So we are assigning temp is equal to null here. Now you are executing the next line, that is free root. So you are deleting the 42 from the tree now. And then you are returning the temp to the calling function. So now our calling function was 35 here. So you are going back to that call in which we have called these functions, that is delete node, root right and key. So from 35 we have called this. So we will take right pointer of this root, that is 35, equal to temp now because it is written from the function. So our temp is equal to null. So you just put the null in the right side of the 35. So now you are returning root to the calling function. So you are returning 35 address to the calling functions, that is of node 50, and then you are resuming the topmost call of delete node, in which we have called this delete node functions to the root left. So we will take here, and since we have completed this instructions, we are going to the last line, that is return root. So ultimately you are returning the root address to the calling functions, that is normally a main functions of your program. So this is what the simple deletions of node 42 here. Now suppose if you want to delete 50 from the binary search tree. So here you can see 50 is the root element. So there is a two child of 50. So this is tricky one. Here you have to search the in order successor from the right subtree, and that is obviously minimum from the right subtree. So we'll see how to do that. So now you are going ahead and checking the condition, root is equal to null. So this is false. So you are going ahead, key is less than root key. This is also false because our key is 50 and that is equal to 50. So else if key is greater than root key, that is also false. So you are going to the else part and you are checking the first condition here, that is root left is equal to null. Here your root is 50 and its left is not null, so this is also false. So you are checking root right is equal to null, root right is also not null, so this is also false. So you are going to the next instructions, that is node temp is equal to minimum node of the root right. So here we are taking one pointer and it will call the function with root right. So root right is now 80 here. So you are passing 80 to the min node function. So you are calling min node function and in that you are taking node as a root node of the right subtree. So your node is here. Now for the navigation purpose, you take current pointer as a node. So ultimately you are call it as a current and then you are checking the while conditions, that is current. If current node is null, then it will false. Here current is not null, so it is true. And check the next condition. Current left is not equal to null. So here current left is 55 and that is not null. So you are executing this one, that is current is equal to current left. So your current is get shifted to the left of the node 80. Now you are checking the while condition again. Then you are checking current is null here. No, current is not null. But you check the second condition, current left not equal to null. But here you can see current is 55 and its left is null here. So this is what the leftmost node for this subtree, and that is the minimum one, and that is the in order successor of your root node of this binary search tree. So you return the current node to the calling functions of delete node. So you are getting here in which you have already taken the temp pointers and now it is replaced by the current node that is written from the min node function. So you can see here now temp is indicating the 55 and now you are executing next line, that is root key is equal to temp key. So now root key is 50 here. So you are replacing that with the temp key, that is 55. So you can see here now 55 is copied into the root. Now you are executing the next instruction in which you are getting root right, that is ultimately 80 here. In that ultimately you are calling the delete node functions with root right, that means 80, and temporary key, that is 55. So here from this subtree you are going to delete 55. You are comparing 55 with 80, it is not 55, so you are going to the left side and you get the 55 here. So you are executing these instructions in which you are getting root left is equal to null, and from that you will taking temporary, that is root right, and then you are freeing the root, that is 55, and then you will returning the temp, that is 68, to the calling functions, and that is ultimately the left of the root, that is 80. And when this call get completed you will return the root from the last instructions. You can see here after deleting any node your properties of binary search tree is remain as it is, that is all smaller elements are left to the root and all bigger elements are right to the root elements. So this is what all about the deletion in binary search tree. So I hope you like this video, and if you like it you subscribe my channel and share the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon for my new video notifications. Thanks for watching.